Matt, very eventful for a 0-0. Strangely, does it feel perhaps like points dropped, even though you had 10 players for a while?
Um, it's tough to say, if I'm honest. I think the way we started the campaign with a loss in the FA Cup, loss in the league, coming away with a win last week and a draw this week, I've actually took it more as a positive that we're starting to gain some stability. We also have to remember, like, this is the first game we've had a clean sheet in a long time, so we've got to take that positive as well. We didn't let them really through. I think I'm more about the positives today. I think I had an interview a few weeks ago with you guys and felt very negative after the Stockwood game because I felt we deserved to get not just back in the game but go on to win it. But today I'm thinking more positive. I'm going to take the positives from it and see actually we are proving that we're developing and progressing with the league.
Certainly creating a lot more chances as well, just the frustration, nobody there to finish them at the moment.
Yeah, I think it's confidence on the players' parts. Something we probably don't work on enough in training, so maybe I have to put my hands up on that one. But overall, again, it happens. If it's sometimes you're going to have a game where you have no chances and you score some sort of scrappy goal in a scramble in the box, and other weeks you get 15 chances, 18 chances and don't score any of them and they're golden. But I'm not going to put it on the players. I think the players played well today and yeah, just going to be positive about it. I think they've done well and had a good showing of themselves, and we just need to carry on this sort of form going forwards. I think let's not take it away from Paulton. Paulton are a good footballing team and play good football, and I think at times today we made them look average, so good positives there.
It's the first time I think in nearly a year you started with a back four, which was your traditional formation when you started in. Was it the players dictated it or the opposition?
Good question. I think there was an element of last week we felt exploited with the three. So we went with the four today. Did it work? I think first 20 minutes, no. I think we were allowing them to slip through quite a bit. But overall, as far as the game went, I don't think we ever looked in danger. And I'm a coach who's took a lot of pride in being a team where we concede not many goals. And when you look at the last 2 weeks, we've conceded 5. You know, I was a bit disappointed with that. So to get this week and use the 4, keep the clean sheet, and I said, quite frankly, should have had 2 or 3 goals ourselves. I'm happy with the performance today.
Yeah, defensively, you're right. They didn't really have too much, even with the player advantage. Well, Erin Duffy really stood out, especially with her set pieces, willingness to go forward. Great to have her back fit again.
Yeah, Erin, obviously, we had her for the one game last year where she stood out and was absolutely flying. Then she had her injury, which kept her out for the rest of the season in the very next game. We thought we were going to lose her over the summer and then got a message out of the blue saying her progressing up the ladder didn't quite work out for her, so she wanted to come back here because she didn't see herself going anywhere else. And that's, I think, a testament to the environment we create here. Players come here and want to be part of this team and they want to play for each other. They feel like they're part of a family here. And yeah, I think today she's, starting to come back into her own again, and we saw the best of her today. But I still think there's more to come from her. I think, I said, I'm buzzing because I do think the next few weeks, not just Erin, but as a team, I think we're going to start seeing some of the best coming out, and the results are going to swing our way.
You don't like to centre on controversy, but obviously you did end up with a player sent off in the second half. What was your view on it?
I think it was harsh, but after speaking to the referee, I understand it. If I'm entirely honest, it's a rule I didn't know really existed. Cos is obviously, she's not swore at anyone. She's not really showed any dissent. She's used the word cheat. If I'm entirely honest, I don't think the linesman was getting all the decisions right, and there was a few dodgy ones, and a bit of passion came out. Do I think that's worthy of a red card in football? No, and I think it's a sad place that we're in, that when we voice an opinion, we get sent off. But it is a rule, and who am I to argue with the FA? But I know Cos is gutted about it. She's upset. It's amazing that if she'd said other words, like, are you having a laugh? What are you doing? Are you blind? Wouldn't have been sent off.
Mm.
But because she used the word saying, not even to him, she just said it in the moment, not aggressively. She hasn't screamed it or shouted it. It's amazing that that's a red card. But again, it's the rules of the game. We've got to learn from it. Cos, I think, has learned from it. I think she had a performance to be proud of today. And I'd hate to think that that's the the small glimmer that she takes from today. But no, I think she's been a brilliant player for us. I back her 100%. I back her to have an opinion, having a voice, same as I back all my players to have a voice. But now we know that you can get sent off for something as little as that, then we have to abide by the rules, and that's that.
I mean, despite having a player disadvantage, it was dominant really in the last 20 minutes or so. Paulton, in credit to them, they did defend well, and it was unusual. We weren't perhaps expecting it, that you were still forcing so many openings. You wouldn't have known really that you were a player down.
Yeah, I think we've got a rule in our team, a rule that I've put in and said, you know, not everyone's going to have the best game every week. People are going to make mistakes. You're allowed to make mistakes. We're human. I make mistakes. I think my team selection in games hasn't always been right. My tactics haven't always been right. I think today I got it right. But we have a rule that if one player or coach in our team makes a mistake, we as a unit have to step up and correct that mistake and protect them from that mistake being the one that's the lasting image on the team. That's what we do. You know, if a defender slips and a ball goes in the back of the net, that's fine. Our attackers are going to go out and get another 2 to make up for that mistake and protect you. And if I make a team selection wrong and I make a bad decision, the player that shouldn't probably be in the team is going to go out and score and get me a goal. I have full confidence in my team to do that. And I think that's what happened today. Cos got sent off and the team rallied. Instead of sitting back and sulking about it, they stepped up and they went out there to try and continue the game in the best form to basically protect Cos, I think. And that's the environment we want in the team. And I think they're fantastic here and I'm very proud of them for that.
So final one, Cirencester away next week. I think they won 4-1 today up on the 3G up in Gloucestershire. Quite a long journey. Another team you don't know too much about yet in the new division.
Don't know much about Cirencester, if I'm honest. They weren't on my radar when the league started, but you can't ignore the results they've been having. They've had some good results against good teams. So all the best to them. And yeah, a lot of credit to whatever's going there. And I really hope, if I'm honest, we go there and we see a very good setup, because I want women's football to thrive and everyone to develop. So if they're playing good football, playing attractive football, working hard, it's only good for the women's game. But they haven't played us yet. So we're going to go up there, we're going to give them a game, and hopefully we're going to show them how good we are, and they'll know they're in a game when they come out with us.
Thanks for chatting to us and best of luck next week as well.
Thank you very much.